I'm Max Sterling. Welcome to Larpgasm. Today I'm actually working on a collaboration video with Tamwise Travels. If you've seen her channel, then you would know that she also covers a variety of LARP topics. And both of us play sort of medieval fantasy games as well as post-apocalyptic genre games. We decided it might be fun to do a collaboration video, so what we're going to do is I'm actually going to make her an item and she's going to make me an item, and we're going to exchange them, do an unboxing video, but then we'll also make how-to videos so you can see how we actually made each other's items. And this is my video of how I made her item. Now, if you've seen her unboxing video, then you already know what the item looks like, and you can watch the how-to. If you're tuning into this video first, then you can watch this video and then hop on over to her channel and check out the unboxing video to see her reaction. I'm hoping that she liked it. I'm going to think that she probably did, because I have some ideas in my head, but I just got to sort of see where I want to go with it and make sure that it'll work for her character. You know, I felt as though our medieval fantasy kits were sort of on point, so I decided to go ahead and make her a post-apocalyptic genre item because I thought it'd be more fun, plus I thought it would work better for her, and I believe she may be doing the same for me. However, I have no idea what she's making me. I did tell her I'm making her a bag, but that's really all she knows. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make her a messenger bag, or like a carrier bag. So it's going to be a pretty large size. Hopefully, if I can find, you know, the right size starting item. I'm going to try to use one of my wife's old purses or something, but I need to see if she has one that's big enough. If not, I have some military surplus stuff I can use, but I'd rather not go with the military vibe because her character doesn't have that sort of military, paramilitary vibe to it. So I'd rather try to stay away from that if I can. Hey Brittany, can I use one of your purses from this box I found in the garage?
What box?
It's like a big box of purses, I think from when we moved.
Yeah, that's fine. Just don't use anything expensive.
Alright, whatever. Yeah, that'd be cool. That's maybe a little bit too military. That's way too small. That's cool, but that's too furry. That's not. Dude, that's freaking sweet. I might have to, I don't know, I might use that one. That's a little steampunk. It looks like it has little bullets on it, though. That might work. I'm going to set that. Alright, so first steps down. I got this ugly old bag that belonged to my wife, and it's like perfect size for a messenger bag. So let's go and get started on this messenger bag for Tamwise Travels. First things first, we'll go ahead and get rid of the strap that came with this, and then I think we're going to actually cut these off of the edges, because what I'm going to do is use this serpentine belt off of my Trans Am as the new handle for it. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. Right, and then the other side. Now moving on to the power tool segment of the video. I have a drill bit here, which is approximately the same size as my hole punch for my grommets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a hole right through here, because this is a pretty solid area because it's got the double leather here. And then that way, if I put a grommet in there, it should hold those straps on pretty good. So we'll go ahead and get our hole. There we go. And we're through. And then of course get the other side. Alright. And then now I can use my grommets and my grommet press to go ahead and put these on through. And what that's going to do is just make it so that this leather doesn't tear, you know, if she decides to, you know, swing it around or put something really heavy in it. So we're just going to reinforce it. Because I don't know your measurements, I'm going to go ahead and just assume that you're smaller than me by quite a bit, I'm sure. And I'm going to go ahead and just cinch this boat up a little bit and sort of do a dry run here. So this fits me a little high, so I'm going to assume it's going to hit you just right. So what I'm going to do is just take and cut this belt, and then we'll go ahead and attach it. So I'm going to cut this now. And the idea will be just to attach like that. Drill a hole through the belt, put a bolt through it. Then I'll run all the way into the bag. Have it on both sides. There we go. Of course, I'm going to be nice and I'm going to put the smooth side towards you and not be sadistic and put the grooved side towards you. However, I did also find this little strap thing. So I'm going to be even nicer and put that on there for you. So that way it should be nice and comfortable when you carry it. So I finally got a nice day. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in a little bit of work on this bag here. Now you can see I've already done a little bit of work. Got the strap on, got the handle. Started doing a little bit of other stuff here. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna rough this up a little bit. And then I actually have some wood stain left over from when I did my dragon throne. And we'll go ahead and start adding some color to this. So let's go ahead and have some fun distressing this here. Gasp, shock, oh. Alright, so I hit this with the sanding block quite a bit all over. And now, it's time to take our sort of reddish wood stain. Is he gonna do it? And then we're just gonna brush that in. You get the idea. Okay, and we'll let some pull up in some areas. Now, of course, there's some red paint. Don't worry that this is going to be real bright red once you get it on there, because by the time we're done doing stuff with this, that red will be not bright anymore. And of course, while we're waiting for this to dry, and yeah, I think that's about enough of that. So now we're starting to get some genre. Like I said, don't worry about the red. It might be bright, but by the time we're done, you'll never know. So now we're going to do some light dusting. It doesn't really matter what color you have as long as it's like a silverish tone or some sort of metallic tone. And we're just going to do some just a little bit of shiny and chrome on this. Don't worry, it doesn't have to be perfect. And yes, of course, I'm doing all this while it's wet. And you can experiment with different distances and see what, you know, effect you're trying to get. But here's the deal. We just want it to look like there's maybe been some metal spatters on it over time. And that's pretty much what we're looking for. So, you know, drag your fingers through it if you want. Handprints are always fun. Let's make it smell like some sunburst, whatever that is. So Tamwise, when you get this and it smells like sunburst number 464, now you know why. So we've worked it over pretty hard, and we're certainly getting there, but you know, we still got a long ways to go. So I'm gonna let this dry, and then we'll come back and revisit it with some more techniques. If you're doing this yourself, be very mindful with the blowtorch. You saw how the torch interacted with the stain I put on there. It burned off very quickly. A lot of this stuff melts. Sometimes it's not very thick leather, so just be very mindful. Hit it real light. Be prepared for mistakes. I'm just doing a little work on a part of this bag that I call Friend. So we're going to put some pupils on Friend here, and hopefully you enjoy them. So I seriously just painted this with a sponge because the sponge is the only thing I could find out in the wasteland to paint this with. There's a severe lack of paintbrushes out here in the waste, so I hope this is close enough to your symbol. I thought it'd just be a little nice touch to throw on there for you so you wouldn't have to do it yourself. Hope it's right. If not, spray paint over it, whatever. I only have a minute, so the bag. Went ahead and started out with this extra large Louis Sutton bag, something like that. Anyways, took the handle off. I replaced it with my serpentine belt from my Trans Am. Did a little bit of additional decoration with it. Had to spray paint some stuff on top of it, unfortunately, so you're gonna have a couple little random marks on it here and there for tools that I was trying to make look a little shinier for trade. Of course, you have your custom Friend in case it gets lonely out there. Hello, Tamwise. And you know, this wrench with some wire on in case you you know, need an extra wrench. You never know when you will. I had to tape up some parts of it that were falling apart, so, but it should hold. Lots of space inside, but also a custom message for anyone that might be trying to give you some shit. Boom. So hopefully they read this, get the point, and of course, gotta have the logo. So inside, little wrench to help you open this compartment, little pocket, you know, so nice big bag. Hopefully it helps you carry a lot of stuff that you salvage and scrounge. And coolest part is you can carry this bag like this, messenger bag. I'm hoping that the measurements are right. If they're not, you might have to adjust this a little bit, but I think you'll be fine. Wearing it over armor, I think you'll be good. Tried to get the black and red theme down for you, but it's tough when I'm starting with a brown bag. But I hope you like it. I know I like it. I was actually thinking about keeping it, but since we're doing this collaboration, I'm going to go ahead and send it to you. I think you'll get a lot of enjoyment out of it. Carry a ton of stuff in it, and it's pretty comfortable. Plus, it's posh-apocalyptic. So, if you like this video, please click like, subscribe to my channel, check out Tamwise Travels, subscribe to her channel, like her videos, and follow along with this little collaboration that her and I did. And, of course, as always, adventure on.